This is Chariot TV.
Yes, indeed, this is Chariot TV. I was here for Adolfo and Yanom, a year Okunu, and then so about that Roma. Yeah, the Love and Family Corner, bro. Yeah, digital lectureship new way, and someone and can. It's a Chariot TV, and then Love and Family Corner, you crew, no. They said I must say, most program, no, a man, no, a year, kono. And I want you to talk to me to me and family room. And then about that room, I back Love and Family Corner, live on Facebook, on YouTube, and all social media platforms. So I won't like your page now, but also be like it, and I'll be share now after from so answer it to me. I could you made any be now almost so it to me. I share. Said the winning that I know. They be a coupon, a boy, and my papa would be an argument pie ye. Danny Danino, or you're busy there, and so Yana Daje, Onyada J. Maye. I will feed them Hamay to me, a share in your be brave. Ah, I'm off for baby now to me, Fred, a darcy. Say you to me day, your papa to me by now to me church and your be brave. While following your programs and baby now to me who say, what's your man be brave? So while we sure say, there has been some improvement in your marriage. Say, I feel a person be worried. So, Giddy is a bra with the cheap, a bear share program. Yes, no. You sure so what's your man back home, and I'm you be a woman. And then so about the other room, yaba, Love and Family Corner, yaba, you could leave yaba. In she said, the winning that I papa, they be a rather, that dear, and so that I am friend in term, why you busy near friend or so, need nature, nyambo tremai, and a ebe fidie mu ha abusua de ene nso oba dada roma nti obeka yensa nti yebema na kwaba na yedi edwumadie no ahyehye so na ene topic ewo ho no yada na di na ebusuafo nyina ahwe yesrew fa pen ne paper se onti bibia sa betima attract ho comment section na da ho oba ha obi anje uska obetima bisa question bia ope bia na dwumadie no aye kama nti papa ena muhu no wo screen no so no aha iti didn't your penny kojo asa yes yakopo especially pa daddy and you may Love a Family Corner e ma wo akwaba yesa achia wo so
Yo, meje oso na mohote den.
Kristo adom ye ho ye pa mgidi ye se wo so ne busuafo bia ehun eye pa
Yenyame adum ye nyina ye ho ye. Na na ho nsusu anye fe wo screen no.
me da se
Ya brand ya.
me ye wo office wa wo say me you know
O enya baga na meka ho. Mo se wo ho nsusu anye fe. Wo nipadua na meka.
you that even that say you
Yes. Mo pese meka so ho ye fe.
me time this me tell me aje Okay, we have for my papa Kwaba near the Jumedi no so. So we are live on all social media platforms. Waiting now the comments, any questions about. There how be an ube to me at the abana yet to me as at dear kama. It's a topic I hear about channel. Boundaries for maintaining a healthy relationship. Boundaries for maintaining a healthy relationship. Eti ɛnɛ deɛ yɛkɔ straight ne saa yɛmfa nkyɛnkyɛn baabi a yɛkɔ straight to yɛ topic no so na de yɛ papa ɛwɔ ma yɛn nɛ no yɛtumi asua. Eti that I think say before we know now you discuss boundaries no very ambiguous as to whether obi a waware relationship mu anyway, but yeah agree on the end of your pɛ ebusuafo ɛte. Eti ɛnɛ yɛ topic ɛda hɔ na ebusuafo daddy deɛ ɔwɔ ma yɛ no ma yɛnte na yɛhyɛ yɛdwumadie no ase.
Okay, so discussing boundaries or barriers between couples.
Yes.
Nti you can't barriers within couples yache emu abie nse na disua na yɛhyehyɛ no sɛ ɛbɛhwɛ singles and married. So because we have singles couples, singles are a couple, which means they are dating and also one amaware kwanso. So somehow they become couple or kwembis. They become a couple. Worried to an among be akọ baby. In the yebehwe barriers and boundaries are here, and then also that of the married, and then
Yes.
married into one boundaries and as couples. Unfortunately, meaning say what the viewers or our listeners are expecting while we are once erenka. And the man for the camp boundaries are now yadwini yako baby. Well,
So yes.
maybe so. Well, sijafo de nente say aware for edeno. Sijafo de boundaries no edos bebre.
Hey.
Yes, meeting bebre.
Aware for boundaries the doors.
Yeah, they have.
Eti say
boundaries.
So when you say Obani or Berima, Omu etu and Amoso Mbewa.
Yeah.
Omu boundaries was a dome them.
Yeah, everyone them.
Exactly.
What was a mesh, make a mesh, a cross mu. Edi wura mu, and I say o cross ko obi eshim. And now she be said that Montamu say mo do ho baby say mo wura na mokọ eno no ebe ha adwene kakra nti no what's na make say but aware for they have the aware for freedom aware for don't have much boundaries, just about a few, maybe one or two boundaries per ISO here, unless it is related to outsiders. So aware from a couple and outsiders.
Outsiders, no. Okay.
Against outsiders there, then your barriers as was setting. And so sana asɛm our asijafo no de no ɛyɛ nneɛma a mode ɛma mo ho. I mean, talking about gifts, roles and responsibilities. Sometimes if I eto yɛ ho so when we are courting or dating, set barriers. And then also meeting times and meeting places, there should be barriers. And emotional attachments, and so should have barriers. And so even communication, still are more barriers, unlike the married, who are free to discuss anything except one or two, you know. Aware from a whole lot of things as I say mokaka echo, especially sensual communications. Sensual communications are in common ɛtwetwe nneɛma bi ɛba
Eba.
na ayɛ careful ɛwɔ ho. And so obisa ma in summary nneɛma timi aka no ɛfɛ sɛ wopɛ details bi na wode ba deɛ ana details no
Details
yɛahwɛ.
in there, you be here, papa. But before then, person me who say me share or baby na me person me no yeah court ye date na ye warrior. Some of these boundaries na yeah baby do be mu esukono. Person me who say I was say yen as dating technically couples no. Yeah na yeah was here trans set boundaries no. And I say these are boundaries are what I was say yɛn nyinaa yɛ respect ana yɛn deɛ
Mɛtumi
bɛhwɛ. Mhm.
Okay, mɛtumi aka sɛ they are universal boundaries. Wobisa me na mebisa ɛna ɛwɔ maybe situational boundaries and personal boundaries. Meka situational boundaries are maybe between you two no, because of your situations be more you find yourselves in. For instance, mo date na mo nyinaa mo te mo parents hɔ a etimi ɛboa ma boundaries ni bi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ voluntary.
Mhm.
I mean, say voluntary, involuntary. Involuntary, just say they are there to be there already. But when you are living alone,
Yes.
then there are certain boundaries are SMO setting. Because if you are living with your parents, both of you are living with your parents, there are involuntary or automatic boundaries that are set. I know it may eboa ewo ho. Nti ubisa me na metimi akan, for instance yɛka emotional bonding and how you should set certain boundaries and sensual communications ebetimi lead to sinful acts or behaviors no mo nyina mo te mo parents who you are limited. Menka se mo ntimi nyɛ o, but
But the rate
at
at which
least
I
you know,
can move
exactly.
yeah.
Because me wo wufi na o no so woni fi a at least ade resa ebusua be frɛ na check up on you, say where are you, why are you late and other things. But say what there you have to decide boundaries, and so you have to exercise certain controls and self controls, the two of you.
Okay.
Universal ones na acceptable ones are ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛnim. Say wokɔ na wokɔyɛ na yɛ wokɔ too far. And then that's why I call the risk becomes very high.
And yeah, for some of the investor boundaries, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wotua school fees na wotɔ TV sets and nneɛma kɛse, capital expenditure. Oh yeah, you are crossing certain boundaries universally no, you shouldn't do.
Wow.
Then you know you are taking risk to
Yes.
do
Again,
them.
you have to watch your risk tolerance level, no? Say
Exactly.
okay, and
Then
then
you knew that.
exactly. 80. But these are certain things I think say young guys are dating, you know. Now, and this program, they will say to me, why am I using your boundaries? She said me dating. One, when it comes to visiting, because obviously, no, say, or don't know hopeful for come sana. Hey, Matthew, me person me who, I'm just person me who. First of all, person me who says, is it appropriate? Say, me no be dating, literally, no. So, anybody invite me as a member, sana. Ɛwɔ sɛ mekɔ anaasɛ ɛwɔ sɛ mekɔ sɛ mɛkɔ a ɛno no sɛn na ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ.
Wobɛkɔ sɛ wosi kwisi a wobɛgyina kwantempɔn mu no, onim mmirikatu a na wakɔkɔduru, anaasɛ oni akɔkɔduru a na wɔ mmirikatu. Nti wokɔsra wo boyfriend na girlfriend na ne nko ara na ɛte a bere bɛn na ɛsɛ wokɔ. and I okwa
It's that the one this country say in the first place, we invite to I was a woko. And then
ese okwa
I was a
nti
woko. Okay.
wobɛhwɛ bere no a ɛsɛ sɛ wokɔ no ɛnyɛ bere no nko a ɛsɛ sɛ wotumi susu the is it the temperature of ɔbarima no anaasɛ ɔbea no baabi a ne nneɛma ɛkeka ɛkɔ if
And
possible
I
I
think
want
you
to
get to know all those things through the kind of conversations
yeah
yeah. Nipa no anyway.
yeah nkɔmmɔ na modi ne nyinaa ma adwenbɔne aba obi tim a wotumi hu sɛ woyɛ adwenbɔne aba obi tim and to help you know so certain boundaries and sometimes you need I don't know sɛ wonya biribi a wotwa boundary anaasɛ wotwa ɔhye a you need things that are sharp and so maybe you have to go with blunt tool. And what are those blunt tools obey use? Daddy and new say about to mean trashing. You been in the way. Maybe you go there with your brother, your sibling, your sister, your brother.
Hey, daddy. Oh, yeah, Larry first, uncle. Yeah, Larry first, uncle.
Oye ne sana ese seka no kuma no se na bia utimi ntwa.
But it was yeah, a man prefer say best not the madam for what for na wunia very man na obi edi wachi.
Say no na meka no say when you are aware and you need to be aware say there are dangers and there are certain boundaries you shouldn't cross. And so if you shouldn't cross these boundaries there, then say find ways be a obetimi aboa wo na dangers na risks na ɛwɔ no be minimize, you know. And that's how you can manage it. No one is stopping you from visiting. So what is the time? Time fear oko and fee nipa or ono ankasa no will be net fine. If nipa don't ma excuse and the account. So where do you have to sit? And we ebi beka say tra bonten intra inko inside inko tra ho. Obi beka say obetimi akọ living room, you don't go into the chamber. Yes, chamber the unye wuro ha na say wo ko be as say oko. But the question is, living room, no, so anything can happen if the door is closed. It depends on your risk tolerance level, how you can manage this thing.
Okay. That's very interesting. That the way to man Mr. Kakama. That's very interesting. Obi said, hey, Mr. George, some can hide his intentions. Yeah, so
But no matter how someone hides intentions, you can know. And then let's say one casa also no senses because your senses should be sharp. Because senses what am I say? In human senses and feelings, nipa na send you see kasa, send your yen ho, any nekeka ho. And remember in the Bible, obi na just supposed to be born in all kinds of yare. Until mesrano. I think you know that very much in the Old Testament. Nti oyare no besrana na watu ashe na so. Nti we go with caution. Nipa no oyare ampa waka hospital ni nuru ehi ni maybe wa check. And e bia for atare na hia me ne nko hospital ne nko pharmacy ne yehwe. Ezo unyanya o senses ne very very sensitive and active. You can detect say adwembone ya ba and ye kan mo manye say oberima nkwa na adwembone woni team.
Obia no so you.
Ya bebere wo better post better before
If you got so best ataria na ho first.
Ba she no de akọ yes.
You go best on the rubber.
To no and ni atare o she no. Eno no nyina no e na make say your senses must be very very active and sensitive. Nti hu wakosra no she 90 bi na se bi draws bi na mufia na ye na se hu se enkoyi Enkoyi.
Okay. Okay.
Nti, so I am very man direct kakra. Very man the obe count, but me ane de. So no be ye ne ho na kyerɛ wo sɛ ɛno ɛwɔ. So that is the when you are bonding emotionally, now shena more levels, very higher. Then you need to be careful
Okay.
about you visit,
So,
the timing and how you visit.
okay. It's that
Mm,
again on the visit. To the clear ways to carry through. Because in most cases, me know be kasa international. Maybe any part minimum or maybe a brochure. And I kasa na nipa no. I was so bad son no woman and son maybe a best shower na bibisa. Say we were Ghana ha. Me know be a kasa wa brochure. Na fe or ba me find say onye Ghana ni. Omba hada. Oni mu bia. I
mm,
mean minti no oba. In this case, no. Sɛ me nkwa na mete te sɛ me nkwa mete wɔ ha yi will it be
mm.
advisable sɛ mɛgye nipa no na mene no atena ha for the period ɔbɛwɔ ha anaasɛ some because sɛ yɛhwɛ some of these boundaries no of which
Yeah,
sɛ yɛhwɛ ni yɛ ɛbɛboa yɛ going forward no mɛma ne
yeah.
kɔtena baabi how should I go about it?
Okay, you see, so ankasa no, once a mechanical situation and circumstances are moishia muhono very, very important. Mamenka me dear me experience. Na mention situations I found myself.
Mhm.
One, you should know your weaknesses. Your own weaknesses and strengths. And a bit more one weakness, and most, especially men, the the act of fornication and sin, no, weakness. And so when you know your weakness, that is the first level I say unya. Now who say, look, this is my weakness. Into I say me set these boundaries.
Mm.
There are some men, Joseph Onomo type, we yet then will be going.
Flee.
Yes, flee. And this is what the Bible says, flee. The Bible
Mhm,
didn't say run, or say flee. To flee just say to kokra
mhm,
yira. What the Americans say that. And
mhm.
so you will know what to say Joseph. So they can come, you can appear even stark naked, and they will still will refuse. And so
But if
the first,
you
yes. But obi nso wɔ hɔ a even wonhyɛ hwee koraa ɔbea no nhyɛ hwee anaasɛ koraa still no adwemmɔne no aba ne tim. I hope so. Tell them can say,
it has
Nti ɛsɛ wohu sɛ wo weakness ɛwɔ he. And men can me let me share this with you. Me took me kɔ Hong Kong. Me nim obiara wɔ hɔ for the first time, and that was about 30 something years ago. I was very young, energetic, and I make srɛ ewura. Ewura na make srɛ. Ɛyɛ obi yere. And
hey
it may come for the first time. Nneɛma na mekɔtɔ no koraa menim sɛ menya bi menya anaa menya. Nti resources are limited. I was me na me sponsor trip no. Nti say make calculations ɛkɔ yie. Nti makɔsrɛ obi yere. We were in the same room. How are you going to comport yourself? So under such circumstances, nneɛma bi ankasa check wo dada. One, ewura no when we are no ho na ɔno wokɔ. Two, wokɔsrɛ no fii ne kunu hɔ.
sini kunu yɛ aware.
Ne kunu yɛ aware. So no matter how, nneɛma bi ankasa ɛboa wo, ɛbɔ wo ho ban. Ɛma wo hu sɛ no, you cannot mess up. I'm not saying I'm strong. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying is circumstances are you find yourself. Ɛboa wo, ɛma ɛtumi ɛma wo control ho somehow. Oh. And the lady was not type of maker say nyeme type pool. Say what in American say near maybe penny be. But under those circumstances, you need to control yourself. And then there was second experience. According to Yebi, I met this lady, very beautiful lady, very, very beautiful lady. Ɛwɔ plane so ɛna ɔte me nkyɛn wɔ city yɛbɔ nkɔmmɔ ano hu so menkɔɔ Lagos da and the place was dangerous. Now, the no, so don't worry, I can help you. Nti nipa na obeboa no, ye call baby, ye say baby ye koda no, eye ni osesa sika. Nti or Jimmy sika no, na wasesa. Na me nso no niema na efe na me ko explore. Nti me sesa me dollars no, na manya niema na me babaka. Ne se maboka. Nti ne se menya niema ni biansa na metimi asesa sika. Nipa ne so mpene. Ye call another place. Ewura no so ntimi nja me bi mpeniru a me se me nko hoda no ntimi nja me. Ye call another place. Or not the opening. No opening, also the place was full. Into of our student mattress. No the my into. In Uranos, and some make and I was very young. I was just around.
Wait, I don't worry.
My worry as an American, as I may worry in them, until some me would meditate here. Next is my worry the dada. Me worry as an immediate. Me worry as an immediate 22. Into me can be a 25, 22 years and a year.
Wow.
And so we na medi be 30 years. My worry that. I'm saying I'm aware we po. I think so. And I was just around 30 years. A very beautiful man. Near the student mattress. Amount. Mutu no munda so. O se bra yenda ha. Mintimi nya oda. E ho na akoda akọ mama onan so akoye ne maybe. But you see these circumstances are totally different from dating.
Yes.
We know totally different. Into we know to say systems be ankasa check. I don't believe say me date lady na men and better student mattress ma dia chen ahwinsi. No, I don't think it will happen. Be basic. Yes, me can catch on. If we were dating na student mattress ba ko ye da ma dia chen bibinsi. Menye Joseph.
Jonah comment very well.
Wow. And so but niema na circumstances na nkasa no eboa me ahye me de matimi adi me ho so. Enti meka ebi no. But when you are dating there, it's like you are free range. You might express love and affection to each other already. Yes, already. And so the risk is very, very high. Very, very high.
And so make me better. Me no be dating. My best visit. Make me that my dear chin. With the aim say obianko trespass. But
you know, ebi to me ya obeda my dear chin ba ko beda pass wa kwa da fam na hwe nsi. But enti na me say susu ho hwansa. And then I make no risk tolerance level.
No.
Exactly. Who level no lower. Don't try it. Jonah and the girl be kodai. Jonah the girl be kodai. Fiancé. And inti wo Sami. Also no be die na fiancé. I don't know many will be intimi na fiancé. Oh boy. And your pet. How to make an answer? Eti sana asem no eti. And so make emotional bonding and any risk. And as certain boundaries you need to set and meet me akan. We no feel where le miano so o feel unue duan and you are not supposed to do that. You are not supposed to do that. So upaso what will be? I will recommend say ubetimi akọ nue duan once. Ubetimi see in once per during the span like times gap na mode mushia mhukosisem bewa not more than once.
Wow.
Yes, not more than once. Once be pet now corner near Diamana. It's okay. What prowess is your it's okay. Next I'll corner near Diamana and Diana. Because you are not supposed to be doing that. When you're born you. Many man I was
man yes me na ye boni say
obi
out ho na me obere ma me she mukase na me ye aduan say wo obi an bra bedi
Nti oh, you were doing, now invite me, no be an bidi. Nti won twɛn na ɔno aba bɛyɛ aduan wonware ne yɛ na da biara ma wabɛnoa aduan no it is not right.
Na se me strane. So oh, said the make you my busy until weekend be ya no be yɛ aduane kakra na.
Me pacho wo wasan ware atɔ plate wo pɛ sɛ obi nua frɛ ne won kwan si o weekend na ware me metui me yere trans Saturday otimi yɛ frɛ bɛ 2 3 nkwan 2 3 e sɛ ma ware no girlfriend ni sa you know say obakoko ye o pese o yire enu aduan 2 3 times 4 obia no nua ma kona ko ware no be ten fi no ye ma and yes she has no business doing that for you.
Now in the other man who say TikTok and if you say thank you daddy thank you louder now o nu aduane ma me daddy na obia no ho kwan say gift no oh boy me my sika kakra say me accommodate me and also me be man I was say me mama me discard na
There was certain level so men can say we are not to me visit you na men can so to me nu aduan ma na men can so to me
at least once
me say once
it is
at least
obisa
to
dia
prove
sika me man once
when the American say to prove so betimi aye. That's all. Asa. Until ubetimi aye. But she shouldn't do it once or ena sika no so sa wonko tue school fees emfo bia nko share adwuma.
Muntie mi anu muntie.
Mama ntiro bibi. Wo konua aduan ma obere ma ne da eye frɛ ma ne da. Won share dan ye boni you. But you walk cross boundaries bi. Wo ye bribi awarefo na ye. Now, rather instead of encouraging the man to marry, you are not encouraging
him. Yes,
exactly.
He's already enjoying the benefits.
Exactly, benefits
in
marriage. He has started enjoying it. So why should he go and perform? Well, so you've crossed the boundary. You've crossed it. And the same thing. Now also ahwe there are 1 2 nyama nketen bi and ye ka kwes ka no kra enye obere man kwa ne ma obia nso when a guy na ho na so mini credit why can't you buy credit or data for a gentleman?
So women should be
They can also do.
Women
They can also do.
daddy
Because they can
they
also
have
do.
boys
But no. But the boy should not sit down and expect say the women should continue doing it. No. Oh yes, sir. Why doing your papa? I didn't know of them. No, one am na ahonkyere aba once bi na ense se okase oyo bienti onye. Nia me kan se onye ahonkyere aba onye. But say obia obi no be trans say me de me girl no nto data mama. Then what is wrong with you? Are you a man or you a woman?
Obi said, daddy, thank you. Master, slow down on the money. Yes, you can say, my no, or slow down. You are still live on Chariot TV. You already did the live on Family Corner. Watch Chariot TV. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and all our social media platforms. But about me the comment about between the questions about minister conversation, I very interesting. Your topic, boundaries for maintaining a healthy relationship. And I hear for singles, everybody dating some boundaries. I was say yes, set it amongst ourselves. Now, I'm saying just some few comments be and Abba very interesting. So producer a bit to me that too. So Amamia, Brighter Sorry, I'll say watching live from Sinyani. Okay, thank you, Bright, for watching us. Can we move to the next one? Anthony Akowa says, good evening, brethren. I'm watching from Israel. Okay. Israel for your church. Now, Sister Emilia, yes. Timbia Australia. Say, good evening, brethren. Watching live. Thank you so much for always watching us. Patrick K. Abe, brother. GDA so we also watching live from Asante Bekwai. That's to say, they be answer Patrick O'Shea Jumadi. But as Sarah said, self-discipline counts because without it, if you visit in the afternoon, you can fall a victim. Hey, daddy, say your power.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. All right. So
Mm,
meka timing, circumstances, environment, situations. I never say only the time. Say kwawia nkutu. No.
mm-hmm.
Meka say moti abonten a ɛyɛ
Let's,
say
yeah, yeah.
bibisi. But oko chamber there and the next say wore oko too far. And even
Mm,
living room something can happen. But abonten then I'll be to me abonten. I'm not moti abonten. What a
mm,
mechanism. And
mm,
there are also some boundaries. Be mobetimi edin komo. And I was talking about sensual conversation and
mm-hmm.
communication. Sebi mu komo na mudi no ekoye dwama nsem a is as equally as say more yeah because eno no edim be ko be say mode eko.
But that in reality, in these things are just common. How do we minimize it? And I say, how do we work on that? Because obviously, some of these sensual conversations, are bound to happen. How do we minimize it? And I say, how do we work on
You
that?
can discuss sex without being sensual. You should
Mm,
be able to tell the difference.
mm.
Na sɛ mema abɔ sex din.
You.
But menka no kwan so a obi te baabi a ne ho mmoa bɛsɔresɔre. Nti ɛno ho asɛm na yɛka. Nti nkɔmmɔ no a wobɔ no wokyea no akɔ hefa. Then
It's bako chiana. Naka bako no.
atene sɛ
Ana.
baabi a wode kɔ no ebi aburo a tɔɔ bo ase a baabi a wokɔ no woyɛ atra boundary. Nti yɛ na gyina akyi hɔ a baabi. Ɛna besides that no so kisses, touching, and fondling. Also, obi nsa, ọ na obi nam na oso ne nsa a onye bɔne.
Mm-hmm.
Ọ na obi nam na wo nsa ɛda ne sisi akyi a onware ne a asɛm wɔ ho.
Mm. But
Wode wo nsa
na Jesus to say you are na sebe intercourse nankasa but in fiano ne susumu ne when they say dating here no they said that
I've been I don't know, I kind of several times elsewhere. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on this platform. Say, look, Abebio, say kisses, hwee dear. Unya girl na mobia kiss ni bi na gyina hɔ na hwɛ.
that
Exactly. It is a untimi
bibi
mo
wo I just say
obi
bibi wo
ntimi kisi no bi dia. Na say bibi wom. Obi chia wo girlfriend a say nha wo. Obi
mm
chia oh hello no so ne say no chia no yi ne nsa nha wo. But o
mm
chia no okura ne nsa mu che pe. Ube hu say krachi ya den. What else? Ha. Enti impo inchia no po no boundaries wom. Nchia no po. And how much more say oko kissy, wako fondle, maybe vital body parts bi ense
body
on
parts
saka.
yeah
Edufu ene eton ene sisi echi no what make. And these are some of the boundaries as I say mo hwe na mo set
it
na
those places in there whilst we are dating no.
no area. And your phone, cell phone, mo worry ya. Ukɔhwehwɛ so ayɛ dɛn?
That the way this is should be
Nware a
more
ukɔhwehwɛ so ayɛ dɛn? Wote
yeah
America
worry
na
I better my phone so I
nti
then
obia ɛnɛnyɛ mmea nko a na ɛhwɛ mo mmarima phone. Ɔbarima nso nkɔhwɛ ɔbea phone so. Mu tu ni nyinaa obia ne ho kwan sɛ ɔkɔhwɛ obia phone so. Gye sɛ nipa nankasa sɛ gye na ayɛ ade ma me anaa gye receive ma me. Sɛ nipa nankasa sɛ ɔyɛ ɛna ɔno koraa no ho apɔ obi apɔ paa ɔbɛka sɛ no I won't do it. It's your cell phone. But munya ware pɛ that barrier
Saban in the hobby.
yɛyi afio mo ware pɛ saa barrier na yɛyi afio boundary na ɛni hɔ biem ɛni hɔ
Wow.
biem
Hey. Very interesting. Okay. It is communication. Okay, I think say yeah, touch on communication. It will be same. It will be a type of has any communications and unless you decide to pray the whole night. It a kasano in a
You pray, who any shede na mo bompai. It won't work. Prayer does not stop that.
You better know Christa
Yeah,
sorry
look,
you.
I'm can mutu mu penyuma to amon kwa all them na mon koye. Na mu mutu mu she chamber mo to juma bompai. Yeah, so na o kano. Asa wo fa nta no kwa da asa na beka che nyankopon. Kwa hia wa no be fonfon.
You better Bible moon serve aka Bible stories.
Ofa. Ene mo mpo bi nka mo at least no mo ye 3. At least mo ye 3. Na mutu nko mo she dem mo chamber mo bompai aya konche aya de. Mo ye serious. Menya ka.
Obi say and I say besi wa. Okay. Oh, but I see no reason why my husband should go through my phone. Okay. And here, David Diva. And about Miss Jenna said, why won't you give me your phone when dating until marriage? Not me though. Don't there dating now. I'm saying, I saw your phones. Meaning there, or per se, or whom our phones. My phone is my privacy. Okay. It's obedient. Obviously, I didn't know date here. One person by your phones because I think say I also didn't requirement to say if you don't have anything hiding, you should be okay giving me your phone whilst dating.
No, more worry. We are talking about boundaries, not necessarily hiding something from you. And I've said it elsewhere. Say you can even multiple date. Into if I'm dating multiple, and sometimes it's better you let your partner know. Say, obinsu way 2 and now way 3. And now you see, we need to be
But then how
transparent.
does this thing the all kind of it makes a lot of sense. But how does this really in reality, say we need to be kasa na kasa obi an semisane obi afoforo kasa na like in
So
reality.
yes, me assess mu tu no. Na hwe na metimi aware no.
In the
I kind
same
of
vein, or no obi an
and that is
kasa.
just transparent. You see, that is where your transparency, that how far your transparency with the person can go. So he or she knows that there's a second person. It's enough. Going through your phone, okoye den wo. What the make can I say? Okoye den mo worry nti why should because ebinum kwa timi sizi girl na boy any phone. Anya ọ na auto man. In fact, what man akura pa u sizi a umpoye wenimbuye. Una auto man akura na u sizi a wenimbuye. Kurasini ina sadin. Meka kurasini nye no tie kura obi a unu na adwene ne hwi nim. Na obeto phone amobia na wako sizi because as kasakasa kakra aba. Wo yesa umpoye. Nti mu ware ye dia meka to say boundaries no toso. There are boundaries in doors. So you don't live like married couples. You can't live like that because you have a lot of limitations. But when you get married, and I think Obi says I don't know waware na ne kunu enhwe ne phones. Then I also what they see any kunu on the phones. There are only 2 things your wife or husband shouldn't know. Only 2.
Hey,
So
between couples, no.
Yeah, married. I'm not talking about unmarried. I'm talking about married. Married in the only 2 things. Now, one partner shouldn't know.
Wow. Okay.
Apart from that, they should know everything. I'm not saying say no. But your life must be transparent enough for your husband. Asema wo timu de onkwa wo timu na wo. Na mo be any wo timu de she or he must. So the only 2 things. But because in some way can fondling any you have all the right to do. And look, even that you cannot fondle your wife's breast in
public.
public. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just because of your eating now training no food now. Oh yeah, you cannot do that.
Jonah Betty, Jonah Betty. Wow, very interesting. Even though I said, why now walk crime? No, I know no. Oh yeah, in moderation.
I know quite the places be a wound to me here.
Mm,
There are some places be a wound to me here.
mm,
Oh.
mm.
In Tisana,
Okay,
I don't know that.
okay. 80. I think say some phone issues here. There, me sure say yeah, I hear discussion on phone issues,
Yeah.
but still, I'm say people have problems with phone. Same, I don't know. I think say daddy, I'm say so be person or be share phone na. Be depende. Ebi anukwede bi a wonni nkyɛ nipa na ɛne ɔhwɛ bi a wotwa ntom na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ wo phone so na ɔhu biribi menim sɛ
So on trust
Mhm.
prove. And you prove by allowing him or her. It is up
Hmm.
to you to prove to your partner say you can be trusted. But say who's a chinchina phone there, me private there. Then your partner has all the reasons and causes to suspect you, to mistrust you. And this nipa no who this there. Why can't he or she access your phone?
But this
And
is we
then
are talking about this is in marriage, not when we
in
are
marriage,
dating.
not in a
Not in
unmarried,
dating. Very well.
single.
Very
No,
well.
it's not single. Among the married in America, not in
Okay.
single. Yeah.
Okay. Iti I think say your time no so kwa na ekọ. Iti me pese ye we so see ye date here. What should be my relationship towards Obama and also Obiani family? Semi no be
Yeah,
dating here. I was
relationship.
say the relationship between
Ukochia ona sro ana kofi.
me to me mwa so mane siesie no ho empra ho bi na near fi kakra even though you marry but me ne ba no esan se ahyehyɛ wonti ne ma me ani afi na me pese me bua no na ɛyɛ sɛ me yesa
Wako sra wase once. Opra wasum wapra. Fine. But ote abeka, wase te abeka. And if you're not paid, wase to be. Make can wase I'm wrong.
we bonyanya wasew ye wasew to
Onyanyi a
be
wase nti na
mhm
wasete abɛka mote benti na da bia nɔpa wobɛware ne benti da bia nɔpa wokɔpra saa na wopɛ sɛ wɔka kyerɛ me
hmm
wowɔ wo fi ɔno nso wɔ ne fi moware a na ɔbɛtena hɔ ɔbɛyɛ ama wo monwareyɛ
na sɛ ɔbɛyima no pɛ sɛ ɔware me pɛ sɛ me bua ne maame a me wɔ ho kwan sɛ meka se daabi
sami nti wotue sɛ mehia mmoa na mebisa wo na ama me bia na kyerɛ sɛ wo na mewɔ biribi
mpa se daabi
yɛ nti papa de wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ papa a yɛ papa ɛne wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ papa a why should it be conditional wɔahyia obi pɛ sɛ ɔware no ne maame a na ne papa wɔ asɛm bi na wobɛtumi aboa na woyɛ sɛnea wobɛyɛ ama obiaa
hmm
wonyɛ sɛ woyɛ ma no na wama wanware ne ba no ampene a daakye wobɛdan
because
ne ka ɛhɔ na ne
asu to
wɔ
be now
exactly
we him say asu to be
oh,
yare
you
now
are
wo
telling
mwana
me very
aware no
highly
onje
in
ntumi
any case bible no kora sɛ woyɛ papa a nhwɛ akyi wonhwɛ akyi deɛ
mhm
ɛbɛfi mu aba nyankopɔn no ankasa na ɛbɛtua wo ka so why adedi na wontumi nyɛ no papa anaasɛ ne ba mmom pɛ sɛ ɔware wo mu no nti no ɛne mmom abɛyɛ barrier a anaa boundary a wontumi mmoa no anaa ɛnsɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sa nti woyɛ a woyɛ not because wo ne ne ba no
within
wopɛ
the ban
sɛ
okay
ɔware
still
ne
be
nti but
condition say
woyɛ nnipa a ɔyɛ obi hia mmoa na woboa no asa
good good okay in the same way in the relationship with both parties parents in terms of communication ye nware de obema bi wo ho a na obia bi wo ho a me ma me kwa se on frɛ no onye o ya frɛ me ma me cha no ya cha me papa ya eno no mandatory say was say me yes and obi a ye date ye nya nware o
Ebusuan no yare kakra we hia ayaresa. You see, no, me would date me, but met me bisa, oh, mete Samin Kacho, no, ho, say, asa. Now, Samin Bechi,
Onye wonderful.
maybe Samin Bechi, I mean, on fine day. Me bisa me bana, na me bisa hwe say still mo ho ana say BBS, just that. But on Bechi, I me said then. Me makura aware kura me nka nkyere won kunum so won ba hwe me. Won aware won akọ me nka nkyere won. Oti ni fi, ohwe ni fi, mi so me hwe me fi. And what is that? You know. Kyere den.
Very interesting. Okay, it's we the baby said they a bit in line with the topic in there, but it be a little bit digression. Be say me date here. At what point in I was mean, say I can't want them that, but just to refresh the minds of people, no. At what point now I was me my wolf for me or bar me my wolf who say as soon as see me no a date and I say me try until so by man I ready say oh me be fi abeje list na my introduction na my wolf for and at the point I met me manager one person me no bar na money worry or can na that very moment and there was a woman wa wolf for mo ebem at what point and kasana yeah be
Your formal
reasonable.
introduction, your informal introduction.
Okay.
Informal, oh, madam for me. Asa, and informal. And I don't need to ask plenty questions.
Mm-hmm.
So that just that eniso. Na nkoye se so chene bi bibi ankoyi a akoye bi.
Exactly.
Na ewo formal intro. Eno na ye friend kokoko. Okobokoko. Na if you watch a list, you've introduced yourself officially or formally.
It what me oh we yeah madam but I will
Madam
funny be
for
so I will funny and fifth adam for saying obey probi also adam for say only
wo funu
no
wonja isa questions ni bisa. Time no so a. Ode no baba say me yire ya na me pese me wa na obere mai pese o ware me. Enu anu no. Wonja ibisa hu hia. Sami me wo mani bio intimate de na yen say bia binya no se ne won so wo kana nka me pe. But enye right. Oh yes all the pressure and the stress eto ba no so.
yeah
Wow.
yeah
But
yeah
singles or young adults have many problems. Sometimes parents are not aware.
aware of oh
The
that it can be
challenges are one dorsum. In the moment you on stress and pressure, moment pressure, moment jai. Now my friend no ho ha won kakra. Now at their own levels and right times, want to make good or better decisions for their own lives. Moment jai sa pressure na editor in my friend your manos.
okay okay producer I mean say message kaka ba na obe project my ya kan ya Kameni Ebejepa. Bushafo ya still live on Chariot TV. Your time no aso anesa. Your papa you need djumedi or her friend on Open Kojo Asan or your counselor. Yes, it o pese oni ni din kita. Yeah, kind comments kaka Iriana mede eno ato us. Good evening. This is from Erekia Amisa. I say good evening, Uncle George. Thank you for the wisdom. Great program. Thank you so much for watching us. Area AQB must say, this phone issues. Phone 70 them say as a shaman for whom. Daniel Chum Nyante. I say good evening, brethren, watching live from Mata Heko. All right, thank you so much for watching us. I think it's another. I want to answer that Mr. question because I didn't direct the whole plane. It's yeah, the moon, as it's yeah, papa. Who person in the kita? Who person? I feel now. Pet counseling. Who be why? Pet counseling. On worry, cry. You counseling sessions with her mama. It's yes, over why I'm cancer. You be see how I best selected by man. Nina, I bet church. But some tree book a friend you are me. enti ubetumi afrɛ no na wato book no ebi. The number no ɛyɛ 0244260172. 0244260172. Ubetumi afrɛ yɛ papa anytime biara na problem a ɔwɔ no watumi ɛne no akasa. The book no nso deɛ ɛyɛ kama. Obi a message obi a wohwɛ yɛ bi a Chariot TV TikTok no bɛpɛ book no bi na wakan na wanya ntiaseɛ wɔ nneɛma bebree ho. Ɛm sɛ obi commented wɔ TikTok ha sɛ there is no privacy. The fact say me who no what is so private about phone no anyway. So about time say we are looking at boundaries a war a brand with dating. The dating no allow say we be humo to say one humo who a mistake. 1 month and TBM say what one tea a honor see but pe book ni be book ni be abet
One more. What can say wo hu wo ho a then what person wo hu.
so
Maybe they
about
should.
this on wada when who are deja also who are deja into
That's
phone
not the
no there
yaka say you can't go that far.
you can't exactly. I'm so no one bank.
And you know the yeah contestable you can not ever contest where you. But if you are not per se mean work as me per se me hu me nim ni I want to know him, I want to know her. What the make can say now work as an how much do you want to know of her or him? How much of him or her do you want to know? There are some basic things person warrior untimi hu it is not possible. One person as an individual, one person kura unimu hu wie.
How do you know yourself?
Because sometimes ultimately any maybe my bisa say na ntimi ampa na me ye. So how much I mean one person ultimately hu wie o ye den akọ hu bibi wie ansa na watimi aware no. Enye possible.
And the say excuse me man near time pa daddy.
Yes, ebi na aware over 40 years still surprises eba. Surprises eba aware no. We yiri betimi ayi bibi na hwa say enti me yiri ada me ne ho no sa. Na okuru nso betimi ayi bibi say we nso fi. Enti what do they mean? Maybe they have to tell us what they want to know.
It's a music about how
you be ni
translate na. O betray ye nyoma some pointers bi a ye hwa hu we nipa no ho at least ultimate ekoso ware nipa no. But say me ne tena me study ni be 1 year 2 years I heard say the Suma answer. I think these are some of the excuses I remember. Oh my
Mama,
God.
as soon as you go there, then you are entering into absurdities. Who make absurdities are wura baby nyansanim. I mean, let me put it that way. Because also who nipan there make baby na man for so. Me say the obetwen na wawu. Ni ade dan na won say na nifunu be ye ansa na waware. Nifunu be ye den ansa na waware. So you want to know everything. You want to know everything. And the train no near the dam na who say any fun kura be ye said then if you waware. I mean, what is it?
Very interesting. Man, Ebusa from GD is wow, full conversation. When we say we've had a very interesting conversation. We were able to look at singles, you know. Yami Adoma, hopefully next week, you know. You better with married couples, you know. Also, some of the boundaries are a woman term, and then marriage, you know, a couples not also against others, it's a family, so it's a friend, so how I was say boundaries, I was say that or term. And some of these things are very important. Charity, we are the man free. Ain't shall to me ahwɛ except no ɛwɔ Chariot TV app no over Android a wobɛtumi download it ɛwɔ Play Store over Apple Store so wobɛtumi download it na wanya except no nyinaa na watumi ahwɛ yɛayɛ app no kama in fact wo download it ɛhyɛ da nti mi abibi kakra bi na bɛte afiri so nti bɔ mmɔden asɛ wobɛ download it na watumi afollow Chariot TV nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛsan ba next week, 7 p.m. Mondays, Live and Family Corner. Baba, any papa besan ba na yet the comedian into us so abem. It's that yes, Sunday of crack no. boundaries no yaka nyoma bebree. Then I will catch ne cry catch omo date, you know, some of the boundaries, you know, say in keep boundaries, you know. Remember, yeah, lusu, will be crisscross. Hey, yeah, our last words to singles now, yeah, you date, you know.
Emeka
Our
ne
last
sɛ
words to words.
mokɔware a monya botere na monkɔ aware mu. Na nea wopɛ sɛ wohu wɔ wiase nyinaa na wowura aware mu a wobɛhu ne nyinaa. Biribiara a wopɛ sɛ wohu no, wobɛhu ne nyinaa ma n'afono. Maybe koraa wɔ ha wompɛ sɛ wohu biem. Worempɛ sɛ wohu.
Jesus
Nti
will
ne
pray
Emeka
at home.
nti mo nsusu na monya
Jesus.
ntoboase. Na biribiara a wopɛ sɛ wohu no, mobɛhu. Mpere wo ho nkɔhu. Wowura mu a
Okay.
wobɛhu
Exactly.
ne nyinaa.
Okay. Thank you so much, viewers. We thank you all so much for joining us. This is Love and Family Corner. 80 aha in the day you may dear no every tomorrow we hear your TV no. Nyame adom another program say well every day your program at the mamo 80 monkɔ so ahwɛ Chariot TV na munti ɛna Chariot TV ɛwɔ ɛhɔ wobɛtumi akɔ so a ahyɛ na baba foforɔ nso ɛsa aka dwumadie me a medi dwumadie ho kyea me sɛdeɛ mu ni medin dada no yɛfrɛ me Samuel Ababio nyame yɛ adom adasɛn dɛ yɛbɛhyia na yɛatoa yɛ dwumadie nso makra mo bye bye.
Yes,